and welcome to Out of the Box, a place to learn how you can step out of your box. I'm Anjali.
And I'm Simona, and today we have a great program for you showcasing a lot of interesting hobbies that you can take part in to expand your horizons.
We chose this topic because we ourselves have been on the market for a new hobby. We didn't know where to start though, so we went to the Bournemouth City Centre to get some inspiration, and people had some really interesting things to say.
So let's see and roll the clip now.
Can't wait to see. Hi, we're here in the Bournemouth City Centre, and today we're going to be asking people about their interesting hobbies.
So let's find some fun people to talk to?
Yeah, let's go.
I like writing. I like to knit and sew.
Well, gamers.
See, my hobby is I'm an upcycle fashion designer. I work with a lot of bleach to upcycle items like tie-dye.
I animate a lot.
Okay, cool.
And I do it quite a lot. I sell on Vinted. And I'm also designer as well, so I do that in my spare time.
I do cosplay.
That's so cool.
And I help a mental health support group as well.
Watching telly.
My Vinted name on Vinted is Indie Gem 92.
Shout out.
This is my hobby, busking.
Yeah.
Busking's my main hobby.
And what is your favorite part about this?
There isn't a favourite part, it's just all great. playing and singing.
Lovely. Is there any hobby that, you know, is a little bit out of the box that you might want to try or that you've heard of?
Well, as a dancer, I'm trying to discover as many dances as possible, and salsa dancing is really one that I would love to try. I think it's really awesome, the Latin style and stuff
That's
like
really
that.
Cool.
Oh my God, the weirdest one for me, I'm sorry, Funko Pops. Like, that's just so weird. I'm like, dude, they're okay, but then you see like people and they got like a whole ass room.
I recently heard of like mermaid swimming, and I think that one's probably the most interesting one I've ever heard of.
People doing origami as a project. I've seen a lot of that recently, and a lot of people making stuff out of yarn. So that's what's inspired me quite a lot recently.
Yeah, I actually have a friend who's a yarn fashion designer, so
nice.
that's interesting. Yeah,
People like jumping out of like high heights.
like bungee jumping.
So yeah.
Competitive eating stuff. Where they go to those places and you if you eat a shit ton, you get it for free, like that stuff.
Like cave diving. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if it's unusual, but I quite like tarot reading. Like, I think it's really interesting, and like just readings in general, like the angel cards and stuff.
Wow, the people in Bournemouth have some really interesting hobbies, don't you think?
Yeah, for sure. We should get some of our friends to try them out.
Yeah, definitely. So let's go back to the studio. Wow, I think you did such a good job, Anjali.
Oh my God, don't stop the compliments though. Anjali is so pretty, Anjali is so nice.
And humble. Anyway, from all the hobbies we saw, I would really like to try salsa dancing.
Ooh, I loved the mermaids and the angel card reading. I wish we could have tried them all out. Unfortunately, we are really busy hosts, so we didn't have time to participate in them ourselves. Luckily, we got some of our friends to try them out for us.
So, let's get spicy and see how Isa fared with salsa dancing.
Can't wait to see how she does.
Respect to the maximum crowd of people. Drop everything you're doing and join us to party with the fusion. Boogaloo Salsa.
Hi guys, we are here at 1812 where we're going to meet Manuela and Grasimir and join their dance class. But first, let's have a chat. So, can you quickly introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Manuela. Originally, I'm from Bulgaria. I came here more than 7 years ago and graduated my master's degree in Bournemouth University. I fell in love with the city and I decided to stay.
So, how did you get into salsa dancing?
So, I've almost always been dancing. Unfortunately, I had to stop my career with the ballroom dancing, so at some point I was just missing it and I discovered salsa. It's about socializing and be able to dance with everybody who knows a little bit of the steps and how to lead or how to follow. You learn how to really have fun, you really to enjoy life. You know, that's the best way to just forget about your problems, and it's so positive and very healthy to do, because it's also like you're kind of maintaining good also lifestyle. It's exercising, it's develop your musicality, develop your skills, your confidence. So yeah, I think it's a great thing.
I'm really happy to be able to join your class. So let's go do that then.
Just make sure that when you do the classes, you stick to whatever you chose, because you need to follow either Krasi as leader or me as a follower, yeah? So just grab a partner and yeah, let's start.
1, 2, and up. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
So we just did the dancing, but now we want to know, why are we doing this?
I think it's excellent exercise, and the movement and practicing it. And I just love salsa, so and the music, I could listen to it all day.
I've never really tried dancing or salsa before, I had no idea. But yeah, it's nice to do it with like loads of other people, it made me feel a bit more comfortable. And yeah, it was really fun, it went well.
You get to learn something new, and it's a real skill, and also you interact with people. There's no pressure, it's not you're on a dating event or anything like that. And consequently, people get together, and very often people do make relationships through learning something like dance, and especially something like salsa, which was a very sort of contemporary thing.
Wow, that was so fun, but I still need to practice a lot. So let's get back to the studio.
Look at Isa being cute. She did so well on her first day. She's such a professional.
Yeah, I really look forward to all the updates we'll be getting as the show goes on, and let's not forget the live performance at the end of the show.
Speaking of what is going on later in the show, I'm getting a sense that something really cool is going to happen in your future.
No way, what is it?
Well, because right now, here in the studio, we have Emma Whitley, who does angel card readings.
Hi Emma, welcome.
Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Could you tell us a little bit more about what you do?
Yeah, so I started it about 15 years ago. It's basically a tool to help guide people and steer them onto the right path. So I just got into it as angel and oracle cards, but there's so much more out there now. Before, when I did it 15 years ago, there wasn't much choice, but now it's got much more popular in the UK and America especially. So it's pretty cool.
And how did you actually start doing this?
It was really random actually. I'd never ever had a tarot reading or an oracle card reading before. I actually got lost. I was getting 3 buses to a couple of towns away, and I was 19, 20 at the time. And I panicked on the second bus. I realised I was on the wrong bus, so I got off in this busy high street, didn't have a clue where I was, so I ran into a shop, and it like sold teapots. So I had to pretend I was interested in teapots. So I was walking around just trying to figure out where I was, and this little old lady came out, and she was like, "Hi." I was like, "Hello." She was like, "Do I know you?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so." And she's like, "You look familiar." And I was like, "Oh. Okay,
sure."
I was definitely lost. I'd never met you before. But anyway, I didn't want to be rude, so I bought some biscuits, and there were some little business cards on the table, and it said, "Are you lost?" And I thought, yeah, I am.
I am.
So I took one just out of curiosity and put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
And then after a few weeks, I actually booked in, and it was for a reader. And it was the little old lady, but she wasn't on social media or anything, so she knew nothing about me. I just literally texted her.
That's crazy.
So I went for the reading, and I didn't really know what I was getting into. I was quite sceptical because I'm quite scientific, rational and logical. But the first card over, she said I was moving. And I was like, no, I literally just moved into a house 2 months before the reading. So I was like, no, she's got this backdated or something. But the rest of the reading really resonated and it was really interesting, so I was really intrigued about it. The next day, I got a letter from my landlord saying he was selling the property, so I was moving. So I was like, okay, I was still trying to find a scientific, rational, logical reason.
Yeah.
So that's just when I sort of bought some angel cards and got really into it myself.
So she was really spot on.
Yeah, she's retired now, bless her. But she's really good.
So obviously this is like a really great origin story, but like why did you stick with it after this?
I think because it's become something of a life thing for me really, and it's a way for me to sort of look at things and think, oh, that's quite a good idea to sort of for grounding and helping myself out if I just sort of want some answers and things. But it's become increasingly popular right now, so I've decided to go a bit more public with it because it's a real big responsibility being a reader. You have to be really ethical. You will get a lot of vulnerable people that come to you, people that are having a hard time, that don't really know what's going on. So you have to be really responsible in the way you deliver messages and making sure that, you know, they leave feeling more positive and reassured. And not to tell them anything that's going to be detrimental to their mental health as well. But also equally, you get a lot of people that should really be going for counselling or for, you know, health advice from the doctors, you know, proper licensed professionals. So you do your best to guide and steer them in the right direction. And then if they do need sort of more help, then you just sort of recommend that they go and find and seek help from licensed professionals as well.
I don't think people realize how like sensitive it can be and how much you need to care basically for their mental health as well.
Yeah, so you need to be really switched on and really empathic in order to read cards for people, and just be really tactful as well, because you have a duty of care for them really.
Yeah, but I can tell from you, you really bring some good energy in the studio, and I feel calmer actually.
You do feel it, yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming. It was very nice to chat with you.
And now we can actually see a short clip of the cards in action because we sent our friend Eva to go and get them her own reading done. So let's take a look.
Any reading should be viewed for entertainment purposes only, and any advice given should be seen through personal interpretation. And angel cards, oracles, or tarot should never be used to substitute or to replace any mental health support or services. If you feel you need to seek help for your mental or physical health or legal advice, please contact a licensed professional with the correct qualifications so that the best care can be put in place for you.
Hiya, and thank you for sending me here. So today we're going to meet up with Emma. I was going to read my angel cards. Want to come along? Let's go.
If you take hold of these and you put them on your heart space, you've got to tap them 3 times. Okay, and then what you do is shuffle them. And whenever you're ready, just pick 10 cards out of the deck and just pop them in a pile for me. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is a Celtic cross spread. This will be what's in your path at the moment. That's what's crossing your path. This will be a past card, so anything from the past, but it's usually something that's pushed you into the present moment. And then these cards following will be what's in the path ahead of you, okay?
So far, so good. Nothing scary yet.
But let's have a look at what this one is. You've got a lot of water cards, so it's kind of the pure card of happiness, really. So this is the King of Air. So the King of Air is a very diplomatic kind of king. And they're just saying be patient because things take time. You can't climb a mountain in one day. So they keep saying just to rest, because I think you're one of those goers. You're really like the cat. So this is what's coming in as well, is that I still feel that you'll be doing archaeological digs. There's something about that is coming through for you. But I think there's a lot to do with sort of cultures and history with you.
That was really relatable since I am a big history nerd. I wonder if she Googled me before this.
So these are the animal oracle cards. So these are to see what kind of animals are working with you. The rhinoceros, okay. So the rhinoceros is a card of moderation. So they're saying just in moderation, just take some time just to chill, to relax. You don't need to get everything done within the hour. So the rhino's going to probably pop into your mind when you're running around. You'll think, okay, right, I need to stop being a rhino. Yeah. That one was about drinking more water as well.
Quite funny. I was actually thirsty.
So did that resonate at all?
Yeah, a lot of it does, I think.
Okay.
Especially the history part, because I'm really into history.
Okay.
And the running around part, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always running around. So maybe it's good to slow down once in a while.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So this was definitely something special with me stepping out of my comfort zone. I think it will be something I will continue with, and I'll try and stop being a rhino. But will it come true? I guess only time will tell. Let's get back to you girls.
Thanks, Eva. That really piqued my interest in angel card reading. Honestly, Simona, I really think we need to take some time to think about all the hobbies that we've learned about today.
Yeah, I agree. I need to think about what I want to try first.
Yeah, I think it's time for an ad break. Do you want to order some pizza, maybe?
Yeah,
should we
let's
go
get a
Hawaiian?
pizza. No, ew,
Oh,
not
yeah,
a
sorry.
pineapple, but do you want a soda on
Yeah,
the side or
or
something
coffee,
sweet,
maybe coffee
like a
would be
sweet
really
treat?
Hey, psst, girls, we can hear you. Here, I have the perfect solution for you. See our newest innovation, the Gossip Guard. Just throw your flowers out and put a Gossip Guard in.
The pieces of fabric have a sound isolating effect. This ensures that you can gossip without any worries.
Gossip Guard changed everything for me and my friends. We can finally gossip in public without anyone hearing us. I really like that it's easy to move around with. My Gossip Guard and expanding it is very easy. Folding it as well. Down, throw the fabric inside, close, and it's done. On my way with my new Gossip Guard. Gossip Guard, talk shit with it.
You should really try out that hobby.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh.
Oh, welcome back to Out of the Box.
And you guys are in luck because in studio today we have a mental health expert that is going to share why having hobbies is so important to our well-being.
So with that, please welcome Tina.
Hi. Welcome. How do you feel today in the studio?
Good, thank you. It's nice to see you.
So Tina, could you introduce yourself and what you do?
Yeah, of course. So I'm the founder and clinical director of Serenotherapy, which is an online therapy service, and my professional background is a cognitive behavioural therapist and supervisor. So our company offers online therapy to clients internationally, and we support clients with a wide range of difficulties like depression, anxiety and low self-esteem and lots of other things, and we offer a range of different therapies.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
Yeah. So obviously our show is about hobbies. So why do you think that hobbies are so important for the people of Bournemouth and like their well-being?
So hobbies are so important to like our well-being, and you know, within the community of Bournemouth there's lots of different reasons. So they offer opportunities for people to have a sense of achievement. So if they're achieving their own personal goals or learning a new skill, and as well it gives people an opportunity for social connections, so they can build meaningful relationships and also you know, enhance that sense of being part of a community within the Bournemouth area or anywhere. And also there is, you know, enjoyment that comes in life from engaging in hobbies. So I guess in therapy and CBT in particular, we always are supporting clients to increase these kind of things in their day-to-day life. So getting a sense of enjoyment, achievement and connection to others, that can really enhance mental and physical well-being, but also reduces, there's lots of research to say that it reduces things like stress, anxiety, depression, these kind of things. So
yeah, I don't think like you think like the hobby only makes you feel better, but it can also actually help you meet a lot of interesting people.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Creates a real sense of community.
Yeah. definitely, yeah.
And why is your job so important to you?
So it allows me to connect. So we have a range of different therapists in my team, and it allows us to connect them with clients internationally. So people who may not be able to access these therapies in their local area can have access to them, and it's really rewarding. So seeing clients go through their journey of therapy and recover and go on to live really fulfilling, happy lives. It's nice to be able to be a part of that.
Yeah, I can imagine helping people makes you feel very like
rewarded.
Yeah,
That's the
It
right
gives
word.
you a real sense of
Yeah.
it's rewarding, and yeah, it's a really nice.
And it's
part
nice
of
that you
my
can
role.
do it also online, right? So you can help
Yeah.
a lot of people that don't have it in their close proximity.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming to the studio and telling us all about the hobby.
It was very useful. Yes, thank you so much.
Very spot on for what we're talking about. And yeah, we just want to thank you so much again.
You're so welcome.
Now that we know the importance of having a hobby, we're going to show you one last hobby that you can try out to get out of your box.
But before, I think it's about time that we check on Isa and how she's doing with her dance practice for her final performance.
Yeah, let's see. I think it's going to be great.
Hi guys, we are here at BU in the sports hall and I'm gonna do some dance practice. This is the first time after the class I will be trying it. It's not gonna be very easy, but we'll figure it out. So yeah. Hi guys, it's Isa again. This time I took Veep with me.
Hello.
Because I'm getting a bit nervous, I thought someone could help me. And Veep has been dancing for
10 years.
10 years. So she's gonna help me today figure out what to do and stuff. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we've been practicing for a bit, but one of the most important parts about salsa is certain cues. So for example, someone puts their hand up, the leader, it's always the leader decides what we're going to do, so it's always in a pair of two, and that means I will turn. Okay, so I'm gonna keep practicing. I see you guys in the studio. Bye!
Wow, Isa made some great progress, but do you think she's gonna pull it off at the end?
Oh, I have no doubt that she will.
But we'll have to make you wait a little longer because we're going to dive into our next hobby. And if you don't want to be an ordinary girl, you're gonna love this one.
We sent our friend Rosanna to go try out being a mermaid for a day. Let's hope it went swimmingly. Okay, that's enough puns for now. Play the clip.
Today we are coming to you from Laguna Hotel, the pool. I'm here with Michelle today, who is a professional mermaid and the CEO of Million Mermaids. Welcome to the show, Michelle.
Thank you.
So my first question is, what is mermaiding?
So mermaiding is swimming in the water, exercising, wearing a beautiful magical tail.
What was the origin of this? Like, where did it all start for you?
So I had an injury and I was off work for a good 6 months. Had all my physio and then I was able to exercise, but only in the water. I knew you could get the mermaid tails in the States, so I ordered one and then I used it in an outside pool at one of the hotels in Bournemouth. Everyone loved it. Children were saying, Mum, do you think the mermaid's going to be here today? Oh, look, there's a mermaid in the water. So the next thing I know, I'm on a plane over to Germany and I'm doing a week's course to be a mermaid instructor.
Why should people do this? Like, obviously for some people it may be like out of their comfort zone. Why do you think people should really try out mermaiding?
Because for one, fitness. It's a great overall fitness. The whole body is involved It's an escape. It's just so magical. It's so dreamy, swimming underwater wearing a mermaid tail. It's escape from everything, and being in the water or any kind of exercise is so good for your well-being, your self-esteem. It's just nice. It's just so nice. Yeah. There is a pool just over there, so why not have your first magical mermaid experience? Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Once we got to the pool, we transformed into mermaids by first putting on our tails. We were joined by Rachel, who's a fellow mermaid instructor at the Mayhem Mermaid Academy. The first step was to make sure I could swim above the water with the tail on safely. Once that was done, we began our underwater adventure with Michelle teaching me how to mermaid swim below the water. Of course, it wouldn't be mermaid swimming without learning some little tricks. So we've had a blast today. We learned some water tricks, and honestly, it was way more fun than I thought it was gonna be. I was a little bit nervous at first. Obviously, swimming with a towel is a bit of a different experience, but it was honestly great. It was quite calming as well. Just floating under the water. I think I should do that next time I'm stressed. But yeah, we had a blast.
Yeah, it's such a dreamy experience. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it, and you're absolute natural. Yeah, complete natural, and I can't wait to see you progress further. And maybe we'll be going to the ocean next time.
Yeah, that could be next month's episode. And with that, back to the studio.
I'm so jealous of Rosanna. Being a mermaid was my childhood dream, and now I can finally make it come true.
Please send me a picture of you in a pink tail.
Only if it's sparkly.
Okay, whatever you want. Back to our regularly scheduled program. We have seen a lot of really fun hobbies and interests today, right?
Yeah, I think we learned a lot, and now we have some fun things to go and try out. With the show done, we have actually some time to try them.
Wait, the show's not done. We have to see Isa's big live performance here in the studio.
You're so right. So please welcome Isa and her partner Krasimir to the stage.
Welcome. Isa, that was amazing. How do you feel?
It was so impressive how you learned so much in such a short time.
Yeah.
She's kind of a natural.
Obviously.
Well, you should teach us some steps, actually.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Well, thank you all so much for watching, and that's going to be all from us today.
We hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.